a lot of people think that God is just some figure in the sky and he's so distant and he doesn't really care about anything that's going on in your personal life. But that's not true. You can have a really personal relationship with God. Like, I know I do. I'm going to give an example from today because this morning I woke up quite sad actually because I recently had to make some very hard decisions to cut somebody out of my life that I've loved for a very long time. And I had to make very hard decisions to do that. And I never wanted to, but that person kind of pushed their limits and forced my hand. And even though I made those decisions, I felt really bad about it, and I kind of cried to God, and I told God that I was sorry, and I asked him to forgive me, and I asked him to forgive that person. And I have this little practice that when I look at the time at specific times, or not even like not at a specific time, but if I look at the time after I've prayed or something and I was talking to God, I'll generally look at it within the Bible and see what it says, because often enough I will find something that is relating to my situation. I see that as another form of God talking to me, because God talks to me in a lot of ways. And today that happened this morning at like 10:14, and this is what I found. Mind you, the person in question has treated me really poorly and has disrespected me for a very long time. And this was God's response. If anyone will not welcome you or listen to your words, leave that home or town and shake the dust off your feet. And the other one was, but you, God, see the trouble of the afflicted. You consider their grief and take it in hand. The victims commit themselves to you. You are the helper of the fatherless. Now, I have been very alone since my dad had passed away in 2023. I see God like the ultimate father, and I treat him as such because really and truly I know from a very first-hand experience that I would probably be really lost if I didn't have God, because in my life I didn't have support, I didn't have guidance, I didn't have anything. In my life it's me and Jesus. So when I cried to God and he gave me that response, I kind of had to laugh because God sees everything. He sees things that you don't see. You could have a beautiful heart towards, people, but he sees what they're doing behind your back. So, you know what? Trust God. Sometimes your heart can lead you astray. Your feelings will change. Your feelings are fleeting. You might have feelings right now that are like sad and you want to like bring people into your life, but God doesn't want you to bring the wrong people into your life. I know he doesn't want me to bring the wrong people in my life. Shit, he told me to dust off my feet and go to another town. Leave. So, yes, you can have a very personal relationship with God, and sometimes the answers he'll give you, funny as heck. But really and truly, he's doing it for your best interest. So trust in God with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding. Acknowledge him in all your ways, and he will make your path straight.